Good day, everybody. It's Max, and welcome to Station to Station. That's right, part of some summertime games with Party Pineapple. You know it. And of course, with Next Fest winding down here shortly, that doesn't mean the demos stop this summer. No. We usually play demos for the next month and a half as summertime continues here in the great land of Canuck. You betcha. And of course, but today we're going to be playing Station to Station live and doing all the things. Before we get started, of course, I want to thank all recent subscribers. Their names are going at the bottom of the screen. Of course, a big shout out to chat, including Outlaw. Outlaw and Mr. Johnson. I hope you're doing good today, Mr. Johnson. Outlaw, when I seen you scream first, I was like Outlaw McGraw. So I think I'm gonna go with that. So Outlaw is there, Mr. Johnson is there, and of course a big shout out to everybody, everywhere, as we do all the things. You betcha. So I gotta figure out the buttons. There's so many buttons to figure out nowadays. Now the music cuts in and out every time I click off the screen, so it is. Yeah, it works with you. You betcha. Outlaw McGraw. Boom boom. All right. I gotta push a button here. So this is gonna be a little tricky with this. It's gonna be a little tricky with this demo because the music cuts out as soon as you click away, right? OBS doesn't like it when you're clicking on it versus whatever. Well, we're about to get 12 days of rain, so this meant that I had to do a little extra that I didn't really want to do, but I had to do it. What can you do? I mean, it's a lot of extra. It's a lot of rain. It's 12 days of rain, so that was pretty intense. It's pretty intense, right? So I had to do a lot of extra running around that I would have done some stuff throughout the week and stuff. But with 12 days of rain, there was no way I was going to be able to get around that, right? It is what it is. All right, I'm going to hit the play demo button. Now, I have not played this at all, right? I did see the developer for about 20 minutes playing it on Next Fest, but that is where that is going to be. No worries, Morgan. Real life is real life. No worries. I hope it's all good in the neighborhood. Yeah, an adventure. I have adventures every day in real life. Let me tell you, some of those adventures are very scary. They're very scary. But listen, I always say to everybody, you can't make all the parties. The only parties that matter are the ones that you make anyway. So it's all good in the neighborhood. Hey, and we'll be, of course, now for those that last week was a little light for. Was a little light on the Satisfactory just because I got sick there Wednesday night, which wasn't really my plan. But it is what it is, and we'll get back on track this week. With 12 days of rain, I'll have nothing else. I'll have nothing else to do except sit indoors in the rain and play Satisfactory anyway. So that's where we're gonna pick it back up. My van stopped working. Oh, dude, that sucks. I hate it when the vehicle stops working. Stop working vehicle. Always bummer. I'm going to try and cut that down a little bit. There we go. Okay, now let me hit the play demo. And again, it's the demo, all right? And we're gonna play it. Again, I have not tried this, so I did, like I said, watch a developer stream for about it was about 15 to 20 minutes. But that's about it. So we're gonna see what happens. And hopefully I don't mess this up. Let me tell you. All right. Goal. Complete all 12 buildings. Okay. Well, you tell me what the buildings are and I'll complete them. Well, I would say that windmill is probably one of them. All right. Wow. That's actually a pretty nice looking map. Let me guess. WASD allows you to get around, right? What does this do? Oh, all right. Left mouse button also gets you around. Right mouse button allows you to turn. Oh, I love the tutorial style in this, right? Oh, that is so slick. Did it just crash? What happened? Oh, okay, we got it back. We're back. Hover over a building to see what it does. Okay. It does wheat. Buildings need to be connected to a station. Press spacebar or the station button to place a station. Okay. Rotate the station with the scroll wheel. All right. Okay. Somewhere's around there, I guess. Place station, delete station. All right. Done. Okay. Are you going to tutorial? Is it thinking about it? Oh, okay. It wants me to put another station up here. All right. I see what's going on. I see what's going on. So what is this? This is the wheat farm. We're going to take that to the mill. All right. Well, I got this under control, people. I got this under control. Sure, he says. I'm going to pull it out here a little bit farther. Hopefully it doesn't mind that. There we go. Mr. O, I hope it's all good in the neighborhood. You betcha. The mill requires wheat. Click on the station connector to build a wheat farm. Click on the station connector. Well, I don't see a station connector. I mean, that's a station. Oh, okay. I see how this works. Do. All right. Now I have no idea. Are you gonna like me for that? Are you okay with this? Sure. It says it's perfectly fine. Okay. I guess I get to put a freight train on there. Standard freight train. Okay, well, that cost me some money. Ooh, nice. And I did see that in the demo where it turns all green. That's actually really cool. Oh, yeah, there we go. The mill now receives weight, and you got money. Oh, yeah, I get money. Look at that. Yeah, I want to see the train, but you got this big thing in my way. Okay, new buildings unlocked. Click to add building. Oh, wow. Okay, just slam all that in there. Hover the building again to see how it is completed. Yeah, it is completed. Each wheat farm can only supply only one windmill. Okay, so you have to connect. So the wheat farm needs to connect to a different mill than the one you've already... each wheat farm can only supply one mill. Okay. So it's a 1-to-1 ratio. I'm pretty good with that. Right? You know, I'm actually okay with this. So I guess you kind of want me to do that, but that's really, I must admit, this is really not efficient. I would rather use this wheat farm for this and this wheat farm for that. Is that a thing I can do? Can I change my mind in life? Like, is my mind, can my mind have a different mind now? Like, can I take this train and say, no, I don't like that anymore? You know, I get maybe later on I can, but right now I've got to use this one. Well, that's kind of a bummer. I'll admit. I'll admit that's kind of a bummer. All right, well, that's a bit of a bummer. So something like that, and then something like this. Boom. All right. So later I might try to do that with that, and then I got to do that with this. I'm going to try and bring that up here, and then do something like that, and we'll put a freight train on that. Okay, well, there you go. 2 and 2 is 4. You bet. Yeah, well, that would make sense to me, right? Anyway, nevertheless, I mean, it's the demo, right? I mean, I don't want to start getting all crazy guessing, right? We'll figure it out. Like, yeah, so much for my loop. That would be the loop would be gone some fast, wouldn't it? Sure, he says. What do you want to do with this? He says. Well, it turns out I've played a few train games in my time. Gosh darn it. This is not going to slow me down at all. Might slow me down a little bit, but not too much. No. Right about there. Start building from this station. Okay. Tricky terrain ahead. Control the direction of your railroad by clicking on one of the highlighted areas. Sure, he says. It's all fine, he says. Okay. Tricky terrain ahead. It's fine. I don't see any problem here. Yeah. It's only tricky if you've never played a train game before. It's all right. Yeah, give me my money. Yeah, do that. Now you're probably wondering, what the heck am I doing? Well, it turns out I'm trying to lay some sort of track here that I might be able to use like a straight through track eventually, but I have no idea. Okay, so now, oh wow, okay, you're just throwing stuff. All right. The new building is a dairy farm. Okay. What does the dairy farm need? 2 milk. Needs milk. Needs milk. Okay, well, I guess. Boy, that's going to be some tricky to get that in there, isn't it? Is that can I get a station in there? That's going to be some tight, I must admit. Yeah, man, this is going to be some squeezy station. Okay. Sure, he says. This is fine, he says. Okay. You really don't want me to have it like that, do you? Nope. Sure. And I got to be careful here because chances are this cheese has to go somewhere, which means I got to make sure that the track I hook up is got to go somewhere, right? So this would come in here to this one, to that one there. The second one would have to come out and around that one there, and then I got to get that track out of here. All right, that's cool. That's cool. You ain't got nothing on me, game. Let me tell you, I've done this before. I got this. I got this. Can I pull that back here just enough so I can get some run up on? Something tells me I got to make some crazy train bridge hill thing going on here. Makes me very nervous. Sure, he says. Okay, there we go. So this is got to go. Yeah, this one's got to go this way. All right, it's fine. It's fine. We're gonna sneak this up here. Really? I can't do that? No. We can do that. You can do it. Look at that. See, I knew you could do it. I could do it. Look at that. 69. Nice. We'll have a train. And now. No, not that. I need this one to just go there. $35. Do you think we'll get a tunnel out of it? You think we'll get a tunnel? I mean, I'm fine with a tunnel. If we get a tunnel, that's great, but I don't think we'll get one. All right. Oh, wow. Just keep throwing them buildings in there. Buildings can be indirectly connected. Instead of directly connecting this cheesy to the dairy farm on the other side of the map, try connecting them both to a nearby station on the network. Oh, wow. Are you really that smart, game? Do you really think you're that smart? All right. I mean, I'm all for this game. Let's see. Now, what do you mean by, like, what does it mean by that, right? Are you going to actually let me do this? Well, no, I don't want to run a freight train yet. All right. Yeah, I'm going to connect it to the dairy network. If you give me a minute. You know what? I not yet though. I gotta put the stations in first. I gotta put the station in. There we go. There we go. And of course you want to be fussy. That's fine. Do that. Okay, and we'll run up to there. Sure, you can have that train, and then. I mean, I would do this anyway. This isn't really I thought this was going to be a different type of lesson than this. I was all excited. But really, there's not a whole lot to be excited about. It's like, yeah, I could just done that. All right, well, yeah, so we didn't really need to panic too much, I guess. This was more of a practice run of the things. Press the button in the bottom right corner once you get ready to go to the next level. Okay. Click to complete the level. Well, I mean, before we do that, I want to stare at the trains, because, I mean, this is awesome, people. I mean, look at the little train carrying the milk. Look at him go. It's awful foggy down here. There we go. Look at that. Nice. Yeah, carrying milk. Yeah, he's cool. Let me see. Oh, we got all kinds of dairy trains here. Nice. Look at that. Yeah, choo-choo, buddy. I noticed there's no fast forward option, so I guess the trains are more decoration than anything else. Jamie, what's up? I hope it's all good in the neighborhood. More trains. That's right. More trains, buddy. More trains. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood. It's going to rain for the next 12 days, so I'll have time to game the next 12 days. I had to... Oh, gee. It's... May was such a good month. May was a really good month. In fact, of course, it was so good that we hadn't had rain in like 5 weeks. We only had like 2 days of rain in 5 weeks, and we had them forest fires. But June, holy smokes, has been the exact opposite. You get like 3 days of sun and then a week of rain, right? Which has been crazy. It's been really hard to get anything done outside, right? And so starting tonight, it's supposed to rain for like 12 days in a row, and I'm like, what are we, living in a monsoon season here or what? You get some, it's too bad I can't zoom. I need one more zoom, people. I need one more zoom so I can zoom in. Look at this, double trains. Double trains. Oh, yeah, I'm happy. Yep. That's the wheat train, and now this kind of setup, I really wish I could have figured out how to like delete a line, because I would have taken this factory here, hooked it up to this windmill, same with these two up here, and then of course built on that, right? But anyway, it appears that I'm done. Yeah, goal completed. Boom. Yeah, money left over, $1,200. Next level. Let's do it. Yeah. Goal. Complete all 12 buildings. Bonus challenges. End the level with at least $200 left. Use a total of 6 cards. Okay. Cards, he says. Use a total of 6 cards. All right. So we got the map. We got cheap rails. Rails cost half the regular price. Bridge price is unchanged. Consume card on use. Rail. All right, so we got 2 cheapy rail cards. And what do we got here? We got a cheesy farm. We got the dairy. We got cheesy farm. Okay, so cool. Let's get the stations in for these first people. We want to try and get a little bit of distance, I think. I'm looking a little nervous on that whole hill there. Okay, we'll go with that, and go with that. This has the look of I'm gonna have to take something uphill look. So let's do that. Sure. Now, with that, I click on cheapy rails. And then I do this maneuver, right? Okay. Down this way, and then into there. Boom. Oh, yeah, I'm all big on cheap rails. $52. Done. All right. Cool. Now, the question becomes, are these guys smart enough to figure this out? I mean, this would be awesome if they were, but I don't think they are. I don't think they're going to be that smart. I really would like it to be, but I don't think it's going to be. All right, so I'm not going to do cheapy rails on that, because it's such a short little train, right? Okay. Mr. Cheesy Milk is happy, but the cheesery wasn't happy. Really? Oh, because he's making cheese, and he's making cheese, so we're going to have to deliver that cheese, I'm assuming, somewhere. Okay, so new cards unlocked. I like cheap bridges. We're going to probably need that. New bridge buildings. All right, click to add buildings. Oh, okay. Hover over the new building to see what it does. The bakery makes bread. Gee, I wonder what that's for. The wheat farm. Yeah, you got to take the wheat to the mill to the bakery, huh? All right. Well, it is what it is. Now, do you want to do this by bridge, or do you want to try and sneak it up this road? Roads. Where we're going, we don't need roads. So far from the start of May, we only got 2 half days of rain. I feel like I'm living in a desert. Well, that's what May was. May was May was too awesome of a month. May was like sunny every day, right? And then I don't know what happened. It all kind of went sideways, right? And then like the start of June came along. And the next thing you knew, it was like, I'm going to rain every day. Like I said, we needed that rain really bad because of them forest fires, and I'm all for that. But at the same time, yeah, like, done with the rain now. I don't want any more rain. Now, what do I got going on here? This looks like do I try to use a bridge card and then, or do I try and sneak it up there? I mean, I have no problem using a bridge card. I am perfectly fine with that. Well, you say that, Max, but you only got $756. Like, yeah, they each connected resource earns $70. Wow. Okay, you're really going to have to work with this, buddy. So the whole route costs $96. Wow, that's really intense, Max. Okay, just a second. What is that? That's the mill. That's the wheat farm. Okay, and then this is the bakery. I'm going to try an experiment here. I want to try an experiment here. Yeah, 69. Nice. Yeah, all right. I want to try this experiment. I don't know if it will do this or not, but I want to try it. So is it smart enough to see? Oh, it is smart enough to do that. Oh, well, nice. I'm glad there's no collision. I am perfectly fine with this. Yeah, good. No collision there. Okay. Yeah, there's the car. Awesome. I am perfectly okay with this. So give me the buildings. Okay, press tab or hover over a completed level button to highlight incomplete buildings. Press tab. All right. Oh, okay. Yeah. I see. You're blinking. Oh, wow. There's all kinds of blinking going on. Yes. So I'm assuming you guys want to go to the town, right? The city. Yeah. The city wants cheese, right? It wants milk. It wants bread. Well, I don't blame you, right? The dairy farm's got 2 milk to give. Right? So of course they want cheese. How many cheese do they want? Well, they just want 1 cheese right now, but they probably want 2 cheese later. Yeah, they probably do. Is this the dairy farm? Yeah, that's just the dairy farm. Okay, so they want cheese. Now the question is it appears I can be quite cheesy. I can cheese this track right out. Oh man, the jokes are gonna get fast and furious here now. Because you can run 2 trains on the same line, hence what we're doing over here, and it appears that it doesn't matter, right? I mean, yes, one train has to wait for the other one to leave, but I don't care about that. I am perfectly fine to try and get this all the cheese to get all the cheese over here. Okay, well, first of all, let's hook up this town with the cheese, right? So, you need a station. Yeah, we're gonna have to take out this house. The house is gonna become a victim. And in fact, I gotta get 2 stations in here. That's really bad. Yeah, how am I gonna do that? I love how it keeps popping that tree in and out. Okay, it's fine. It's gonna be fine. I don't know. Can you get 2 stations in there, or am I gonna have to? Wow, that could actually be a problem, Max. What are you gonna do about that? Wow. Besides glitching the game out. Yeah, this could be an issue, Max. What are you gonna do about that? I guess we'll have to share a station. Anyway, we won't worry about that just yet. We're going to take this station here. And Wow, this is going to cost you a few dollars, Max. Okay, it is what it is. Yeah, the bridge is costing you $82. All right, well, that's fine. We'll take it. Okay, now you need that cheap rail, right? This is where you want to go cheapy rails because we want to. We're gonna try and sneak this this train all the way up this mountain. Okay, and then do this, and then do this, and then come up the top here. Boy, it's a good thing I got this cheapy rail card because this thing's only going to cost me $37, which is really good. Yep. Well, I mean, it's going to cost me $76 now, but I mean, this trip would have cost me a lot more money. This would have cost me a lot more money. All right, so let's do that, and we'll stick that on there. Okay, and now for the milk portion of our program. Here we go. I'm going to put it back here a little bit. Probably going to pay for this, but we're going to do this, do that, do this. $37? Sure, he says. You're a milk. All right, that's fine. You want to use one more. I get some cards. Do I want cheap? Oh, I get 3 cards. Cheap bridges, 1 cheap rails. Give me the buildings. Oh wow, just slam all the buildings in. Why don't you? It's fine. Holy smokes! Remember indirect connections. Indirect connections. Oh right, yeah, I can do that. Yes, that's true. Yeah, I gotta. So this train line here probably should have went through here or something like that. My bad. Yeah, I'm not used to indirect connections, right? Like that's not how trains really work. So I guess my brain just doesn't work like that very well, right? So well, I mean, okay, I say that, but they work that. Look, it's a long story. Okay, so let's just move on. Okay, the city here wants milk. Well, we're big on milk. What do you want? You want flour. You want wheat. Oh, okay. No, wait a minute. You're a mill. Okay, you're a mill. So we got to send you to there, send you to there, send you back to here. There's my second cheesery station. So this is definitely going to need a bridge, right? Because I got to use these cards up. I got to use the cards because I need to use 6 cards. So the biggest saving I'm going to get is the cheesery, right? So we want to take this cheese, right? If I hit the tab key, that cheese is being used. This cheese is not being used. So we want to use all the cards and the money on this cheesery to get it up to that city, right? Meanwhile, you should use all the cheap stuff to just get this hooked up, right? All right, so we're gonna cheap out. Yeah, we're gonna be cheap here. Give me the station. All right, and then give me a station. I mean, I don't want to take all these houses out because they're all really nice, but they're all in the way. Like, why couldn't you build on the other side of town, guys? Anyway, whatever. So first things first. You to you, $38. I'll take that. You to you is $29. Yes, but I'm going to curve you this way a little more. $32. Yep, that will take care of that. That's one down. Right, guys? Yes. Wheat farm. I missed a bakery somewhere. Where's the bakery? Ah, darn it. You missed the bakery, dude. Okay, yep. I got this. Guess what? Yeah, now see, this is what I don't understand. How do I delete stuff, right? Like I don't want this track here now. I'm like, okay, well listen, I need. All right, you know what? I'm not going to get a choice on this, am I? Like, I want to delete this track. Can you, like, click on a station piece and then get rid of it? Can you go through the city? I mean, I suppose I could go through the city. I mean, that's very possible. I guess I'll have no choice. I haven't figured out how to delete track yet. So I got no choice but to go through the city. But the problem is I need this second milk here to come up to the city. Yes, I guess this is gonna work. Well, you gotta start using some of these cards, dude. Okay. And you gotta be careful here. So we're gonna go for a cheap bridge here, right? Yeah, you can only use one card at a time. So cheap. Do you really gotta take out that house? Okay, so that's gonna take care of him. I'm not done yet. No, I haven't hooked up the cheesery yet. How can I be done? Anyway, I'm not done yet. I'm gonna hook up the cheesery now. There, and I got the special challenge. There you go. So look, looks like it worked. Yeah, I know, right? It did work. So, not only that, yeah, even though it said I was done the challenge, it allowed me to actually do that. I mean, that's a real quirky way to build that, though, right? Like, again, in all the train games I play, this is not how I would have played that, right? I mean, yes, okay, from a logical sense, it works, but that is not how I would have set that up as a real train game, right? Like, if this was Transport Fever 2, these would be the worst lines ever. This would be the worst lines ever. So I would have totally made a mess of this. Like, we would make no money on these lines in Transport Fever 2, people. So, anyway, that's fine. It's working. It works. It's just, anyway. Nevertheless, we're going to have a look at the trains, because, I mean, that's kind of partly what we do. I want to see trains, people. Yeah. Off you go. I really wish there was, like, a fast forward button so you could see the trains, like, really, like, running all over the place. Wow, look at the little 8-bit cows. They're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. The 8-bit cows. I mean, the little block everything is really awesome. Wow, look at that train take that hill. Man, look at that. I mean, he's got it going on, right? Carrying all the bread. I mean, that train is loaded full of bread. Even the little 8 block or little block smoke. I mean, that is, yeah, no wonder, dude, that was a really hard climb. No wonder you're using all kinds of smoke on that. I mean, that's really intense. And all the wheat blowing around, all the little 8-bit block bread, block wheat. I must admit, that's pretty cool. What do we got? No, we don't want that. Oh, look, another crazy train going up a hill. I mean, this is perfectly fine. Yeah, it is a different game, which is why and unfortunately, it's a habit of gamers. They get into a mindset about how a thing works, especially when it's very related to real life, right? So like Transport Fever 2, how trains work is very much how it is in real life, and that's how I think. So when you get into an alternate reality type game like this, or Iron Roads, for example, we played that the other day. He's got places to go. Yeah, he got places to go. He got things to do, right? It kind of throws off your sense. Yeah, he's got places to be. Must go. Go places. You bet. All right, let's hit the next button. Goal completed. Boom. I beat the fun challenge. I even got the special challenges. Oh, yeah. Do that. Next level. Ooh, intense, people. It's intense. Goal, 18 buildings, and with at least $850. 850 of them big ones. Wow, okay. Create a railroad that on completion immediately collects 4 resources. Okay. Sure, he says. Okay. Connects 4 resources at once, which means you would need you would need a stack bonus, like the mill, the bakery, and the city. So The mill would be the like you'd want the middle one. You'd want the middle one to be the connector, right? When a new railroad supplies multiple buildings at once, you get extra money. Yeah. Yeah, well, I like extra money. This requires planning ahead. First, connect the mill to the city. Then connect the other buildings to the mill. The mill, the bakery, and the city would be all supplied in the same moment. You would connect the mill to the city and then connect the bakery to the mill to the city. I see. Oh, okay. So I see now. Again, see, this is where logic is slightly different in my mind versus that. I would have expected that to be the bakery to be the focal point, but it's not. What you do is you work backwards from the city. The city is the last building. The mill's the first building. You want to connect these two together and then connect the intermediaries. Same thing you just did. I got this new symbol. On my screen. I'm not quite sure how that works. Gosh darn it. And it keeps blocking the very last word that everybody says. And that drives me crazy. Yep. Anyway, nevertheless, we're gonna get this to work, people. So, yes. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, right, we can do this. I would think we can probably do zip. That. We'll put the city down here. Okay. Right about there somewhere. Short. Okay, so we'll do the mill to the city first. Let's do cheap rails. Yep. Yeah, let's do cheap rails. It's all fine. Okay, do that and do that. Sure. Now, if I do this to this, right? To that. Yeah, see, now it's going to do that. And I push the button like this. Do I want to use heavy freight trains? Goods make 50% more money. Wow. You know what? I'm going to save that card. I'm going to save that card for now. I'm going to see if we can't get something even better. All right, so we got a stack bonus. Good job for us. Yay, me. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, new buildings. Okay, so what's this? Dairy farm, cheesery, and the city. All right, well, once again, same deal, right? We're going to want to hook up this dairy farm. And then we're going to want put a station over here. Oh, come on. Are you going to let me? Come on. Squeeze that in there. Really? You're going to give me that much harder time? All right. Now, we'll take you and hook you up to the city first. Right? Because we want that. Make sure I'm hooking up the right one first. Yeah, so we're taking the dairy farm. So you're the last thing I want. And then I want to do this. So I think I'm going to do that. But then I'm going to take this guy. $41. Well, I mean, you need a bridge. If you need a bridge, you need a bridge. Not much I can do about that. Yep. And then come down here. And then do that. Let's see if we can't make some extra. Is that going to be worth it? Yeah, we'll make extra money on this one. We'll see what happens. Boom. Yeah, stack me all the things. Yeah, boom, boom. Yeah. Take that. Wow, I get cards all over the place. New cards to draw. Okay. Cheap bridges, cheap rails, cheap bridges, cheap rails. New buildings. Boom. That's right. Do, Nightbot. That's right. Okay. Let's. Oh wow. Listen, hit that tab key. There you go. Look at that. So what do you got here? You got the dairy farm. You got the cheesery. You got the cheesery. These guys don't want cheese. They already got cheese. They're happy with their cheese. They don't want any more cheese. They're cheesed out. Is there no town for me to give this stuff to? Darn it. All right. I mean, that's fine. Because I mean, you know, well, I mean, let's do that whole run through thing, right? So, I mean, if that's the way this works, then that's what we're going to try, right? We're going to try to do the whole run through thing. So, we're going to put that one there. We're going to try and put this one here. Oh, that is a city. That is a city. I thought it was a second cheesery, and I'm like, oh, man, that sucks. Guess what? We're going to get so much bonus out of this. Watch this. Yeah, I mean, if you play this one right, if you play this one right, people, you get so much bonus. Watch this. Okay, so we're going to hook up the cheesery to the city, right? Like this. Okay, pull that back here a little bit. Done. Yep, you're done. Okay, but now this is where it's going to lose its mind, because we're going to give this a double connection. It's going to get milk. It's going to get milk. It's going to get cheese. It's going to get so much stuff. So much stuff is going to happen here all at once. It's going to be awesome. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Will you come in there? Can we have cheap rails? $34? Sure, he says. Okay, let's see if we get all the stack bonus of all the things. I don't know if I got enough stack bonus of things. I guess, anyway, well, I mean, it is what it is, people. More buildings, please, it says. Okay, so you're bread. No surprise. So what are you? You're my mill. You're my bakery. You're my mill. Or no, you're my wheat farm. Oh, wow, really? I got to drag that wheat all the way over there? Wow. Okay, he says. It's fine, he says. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? We're going to get a 2-for-1 here. Yeah. This is a 2-for-1, people. This is going to be awesome. Yep. We are going to get this. Come on, do it. Do it. All right. Now I feel bad because I'd like to have that inside line for this. I mean, I don't know if it can do this or not. But we're going to try. Okay, so now, I think we'll go with cheap bridges because, holy smokes, this is going to cost me a fortune. Yep, do that. Okay, and then cheap bridges over here because you got to get all the way up there, dude. Yeah. All right, let's see what happens there. All right, so there's a whole bunch of flying back and forth here. Okay, well, I mean, that kind of almost worked. Yeah, I know. I keep mistaking that. It's perfectly heavy freight trains. I could have used a heavy freight train on that one, I think. I mean, I'm glad it figured out the bridging over that because I was a little concerned about that. All right, slam me my new buildings. Wow, why don't you throw in all the buildings? Okay. Really? So we got a dairy farm and a cheesery. Where are all the... push the tab key. Yeah, I got to find all these new buildings. You got the bakery over there. Holy smokes. What a mess this is. Dairy farm. Cheesery. All right. All right. Well, you want a milk. The city itself is going to want a milk. I gotta get a milk all the way over to that city. Yep. I would say I'd have to go this way for the milk to get over to this city and come around this train track here. Wheat farm. And what are you? You're a mill. Meat farm, city. I'm just trying to figure out a way. Well, I mean, and you're the bakery. Wow. This bakery's like 50 miles away. It's really intense. It's very intense. You know what? I got to try and connect this bakery through the city to come back around on these guys. That's what I'm going to have to do. That's what we're going to have to do. All right. We can make this happen, people. All right, there we go. These things are $50 a piece, Max, so be careful. All right. Okay. Yep. We're going to have to do this one here. And then the city is going to be the real pain in the butt part. Yeah, you gotta find a way to park that up there somewhere, big guy. And then you've got these two things. Sure, he says. That's a terrible placement. Can we move it? I mean, yes. I mean, you know, I don't mind. We're going to have to fight with a bunch of stuff here already. The last thing I want to do is, like, spend way too much money on stuff. Okay. Sure, he says. All right. Now, I need to get a track all the way over here. This is fine. Do you want to go cheap rails or cheap bridges? I think you got to go with cheap bridges on this one. Yeah, I think I got to go with the cheap bridge. Okay, which will run right down to here, and then $152. Wow. What happens if you connect all the new buildings to the existing rail network? I'm not sure, to be honest. Might work. Might work. Might be just fine. Right. True. Yes, I remember indirect. I guess my whole theory process here is I'm really trying to somehow... I'm trying to do this to this to this to this. No, wait. I'm this to this to this. Over to that, to there, and then to the city, so as it can connect it all at once? Is that what I'm trying to do? Because that's going to be the bread. This is going to be the cheese. See, the thing is we're going to get some milk here, right? But at the same time, that will be one thing. You know what? Just keep going, dude. Just make this happen. Yeah, just make this happen. Yep. Now, yes, he's going to get milk no matter what I do, but we're going to do that. But that's okay. I'm all right with him getting milk. Now this is where it gets tricky. Okay, yeah, no, don't build that one just yet, dude. I need you to build this one here. Okay, I need you to come up around this turn. Okay, yep, and then I need you to come up around this way. No, we're saving cheap rails for the last attack. Okay, now this is the one where I want to use cheap rails. All right, well, give me the cards. Yeah, we'll use... Really, I could use that double heavy freight train earlier, but all right, it's fine. Okay, now this is where we want to use cheap rails to get me all the way over to this crazy town. I don't got enough money for this. I just realized this. I'm going to be in trouble. Yep, we're going to be in trouble. I don't think I'm going to make it. I don't think I'm going to make it, people. Yeah, like, you're out of money, dude. You didn't make that. I got to restart this level over because I bummed it. I bummed it out. Yep, you have no money left. Yep. All right. Well, I guess we have to start the level over. Restart the level. Yep. Restart the level. I mean, it is what it is. I messed up somewhere. I'll get it. It's fine. Yep. Yeah. See, I'm so focused on this crazy special challenge. I spent all my money. I'm gonna have to really. I guess I'm really am gonna have to play hard with the indirect. I'm gonna have to go like super crazy indirect, right? I don't really have much choice because you'll never be able to get it all connected otherwise. So we'll do that. Which means better hang on to your bobby socks because we're going to indirect everything. Bakery, mill, yes. We're going to take you up here. I think I did that the last time, and I wanted that to be the outside line. We'll do this. You know what? No. Back that off. Let's just go straight for... that's really a waste of money. That's a real waste of money, Max. Don't do that. Okay. Yep, done. And then do that to that. Yeah, go with that. Done. Jeff, what's up? No worries. I arrived late, so it works out. Hey, whenever you arrive is the best time, right? That's what I keep telling people. Hey, whenever you arrive, that's the perfect time to arrive. Yeah, add my buildings. All right, here we go. Okay, Mr. I want to connect all the things. So that's the cheesery. That's the dairy farm. Yep. All right. Can I sneak this cheesery in here a little bit cheaper than I did last time? It's a real hard connection. Because they're going to put a building up and behind this too, right? I mean, I guess that's what I got to focus on. I guess I should just do this. And then I got to come down here and do this. Right? What are you? You're the dairy farm. You're the dairy farm going to the cheesery. Hit my tab key there. There we go. The dairy farm going to the cheesery. Okay. We're going to go with cheap bridge. Yep. Like a $3 bridge, which is going to go over here. Yep. Do that. And then we're going to go cheap rails on this. And come down. No, I'm actually going to steal it from this one. No, we're going to take it from this one and come around this way. Really? Wow, that's quite the sharp turn there, Max. Sure, he says. Is that going to work out for us, he says? I hope so. No. Whoa. Are you going to let me finish building the track? I mean... Don't get me wrong, I'm all for putting in the buildings now, but yeah, okay, go. Okay, so now we have the dairy farm, we have the town, we have the thing. Sure, he says. I know, Nightbot, I know. Yeah, give me my new cards. Yeah, so... We know that a train is going to be coming through here eventually, right? So we're going to do it this way this time. Boom. And we're going to do it right about here. And then we're going to do this one right about... Can you sneak that in there? You can't sneak... Can you sneak it in on that side? It would be great if you could sneak it in on this side. Yep, there you go. Done. So we're going to do this one to here. Yep. And then this one, I should have chose heavy freight train for that because it's right nice and close. So now you're going to do this. Do this. No bridge. No bridging. No bridging. And boom. We'll do heavy freight train for that one. Yes, keep that money up high. Yeah. Yep. Bonus. Bonus me. Yes. Show me the money. You bet. Yep. Do that. Yep. Do this. Okay. Now this is where we should get a double, right? We should be able to get a double for this. I mean, this should be a double win. So do this. Right about there. And then we want to do this right about here. Okay. And then this is where we're going to try and run this right through all of that. Right? So you are the mill. Needs wheat, does flour. And then you're going to do the wheat. You're going to do the bakery. You're going to do all the things at once. Okay, cool. Let's hope we don't mess this up. Yep. Sorry, cows. You're going to have to move. Okay. And then we're going to run this. Now, I don't know if it's going to be smart enough to figure this out, but we're going to see. So this is going to be cheap rail. And then I need you to come up here. Well, I need you to come this way and then kind of come up here this way. So there's all kinds of arrows flying back and forth. Let's see if I got this right. And we're going to do heavy freight train on this. Okay. Cool. That sort of worked. Yeah, the cows did move. Yeah, the cows did move. Well, the cows had no choice but to move. All right, so... yeah, all right. Oh, place my buildings. All right. Wow, that's pretty intense. It's really intense. It's really intense. All right, turn that back on. How are we going to get the most for my monies? So obviously, the very last thing I think I would want to hook up is this. Right? I would want to hook the city up to the last piece of rail that can make this all work. Right? I mean, that's the way I would do this. Okay. So we'll put this in here. So the train's going to come over here. This will be the last piece I put in because then it will get all the things at once, right? Do you want to go cheap rails? Cheap. I got double cheap bridges. No, I won't go cheap stuff here. Yeah, we'll just have it. We'll just do it that way. Now, it's got to come. I got to come across this gully over to this guy. Yeah, turn this way a little bit. We'll try and make this work for me. Okay. And then I need to do... Wow, this is not going to be pretty. Well, I mean, it's not going to be ugly, but it's not going to be pretty either. Okay, so... we're going to do this to this. And yes, I got no choice but to make that connection. Makes 50% more money. Consumes card on use. Let's go for cheap. No, we'll do freight train there. And then this is going to be all the way over to here. This is going to be cheap rail. Yep. This is going to be just train track. This is going to be cheap bridge, right? Because I need a super cheap bridge to get across this mess. Really? You're going to block me on that? I'd like to go straight across myself. Oh, man, that stinks. All right, wait a minute. Wait. All right, so let's just get the train track to come out here first. Now, can you get across? Nice. Okay, and now to hook all this to the city. So if we use another cheap bridge here to come down this way, and then do that. Okay, I have no idea how much stacking bonus I get out of that. Is it still... Are you going to give me the bread here or what? Did I miss bread? No. Did I not get the bread on this line? What did I miss? I missed something. Oh, I missed this mill. No. Darn it. That wasn't part of the plan. Gosh, darn it. Okay. Anyway, you know what? We'll get through this. No. We're gonna get through this. Gosh darn it! I totally missed this mill. You know what? I'm gonna start one more time. I'm gonna start one more time because gosh darn it, I missed that mill. I'm really upset with myself. How did I miss that mill? There were so many buildings. Yeah. Okay. I know the special challenge. Let's go. Yep, stacking bonus, blah, 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 all the things. Okay, let's go. Do that. And do that. And do this. Okay, and then we're going to do cheap rails up to here. And then like that. Yep. And then we're going to do this over to here. And we'll use heavy freight train. Boom. There we go. Nice. All right. Excellent. Thank you. Can I have my things? Yep. All right. There we go. Yep. And can I have my free cards? Don't. Yeah. Give me my cards. There we go. So. Okay. Try not to mess this up, Max. Sure, he says. Everything is fine, he says. Look, you can squeeze this in here just like last time, buddy. You betcha. We'll even try and avoid that bridging stuff. Boy, that little piece right there is really finicky, but we're going to try and make that work. All right, there we go. So now, produces milk. All right, so we want to do this one first. I don't know if it can actually go through the town or not. Okay, pull that over here a little bit. No, I guess I kind of messed that up, didn't I? Oops. I mean, that's fine. I mean, I can easily do this. Really? No. I really wish you could edit. I would love to edit a track. Like, I just don't know how to edit the track. Like it appears you can't edit it or anything, right? Like, once you kind of placed it down, it's down. Okay. Sure, he says. Do you want to go for a cheap bridge here? Sure. I mean, I'm all about that cheap bridging. But you know what? Now you got a new problem. You know there's a building that's going to go back there, right? Gee whiz. You know what? I'm going to restart again. Yep. It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. I'm going to... Okay. Unless I mess up really bad and run out of money, this will be the last time I restart. All right. Here we go. There's one. Okay. There's two. Okay. There's three. You need to come up here. We'll do cheap rails for this. Okay, do that. And then you can come over here. You can do heavy freight train. Thank you very much. All right. Well, at least the first part I got down packed. It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. Okay. Yep. Give me my cards. Yep. Give me my buildings. Okay. Yep. Get this crazy station in here because it's really hard. I should have zoomed in before I did that. There we go. Do that. Now you can do this. Right about there? Sure. Now, zoom out a little bit. Get this station in. I don't know, right? Because we know there's a building that spawns there. I don't know what happens. I'm assuming it just moves it to the closest spawn point. I would think that would be the logic. I mean, that would be the logic I would use. Yeah, if that was the case for me, that would be the logic I would have, right? So, can I do that? Cheap rails, right? No, cheap rails. $35. Yeah. And then you go like this, and then like this, and then like that. Yeah, and that's going to do that. Yep. Do that. Thank you. Now, that's better. Yay, us. Milk, bread, and cheese. We're awesome. So, give me my cards. Give me my buildings. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay. The cheap rail. First of all, you got to put a station in. You got to put that station in just about right so as we make the turn on both of these because it's really tricky. You got to put the station in down here. I seen it white there. It was white there for just a brief second in time. There we go. And then you got to put the other station in over here like this. And we need to make sure we can come at it from a couple of different angles. Something like that. This is what? This is the cheesery, right? So the cheesery has to come in here like this. Yeah, I'm not, yeah, you know what? Go for heavy freight train on that. I can't? Why not? All right, fine, whatever. Now, you should be... I hope I get the right one for this. Or I'm gonna panic. Maybe take this one. Sure, he says. Everything is fine, he says. It's really hard. I can't remember. I should have taken a screenshot. I should have taken the screenshot, people. Okay. Do you want to go for cheap rail? Sure, he says. And you want to go for heavy freight train? Why not? Because that's a double milk, right? Yeah, if we go for heavy freight train, that's double milk. Yeah, stack that. Take that, scum. All right, there we go. Give me my cards. Yep, double buildings. Yeah, unlock all the buildings. Yeah, give me all my buildings. Yep. Now, let's go. It's a throwdown. It's a showdown. It's all the buildings. All right. So put the tab key back up there. So you want bread. These guys want everything. These guys just want bread. Sure, he says. Now, did I just confuse myself even more by doing that? Probably. Okay. He says, this is fine, he says. Wow. Well, I mean, I know, I mean, I could try this really crazy maneuver where I try to hook up the two towns together and then try to bring everything in on a single line and get like a double town bonus thing for like crazy bread. I don't know if that's even doable. But I mean, it will be awesome if it works, wouldn't it? I mean, that would be so awesome if it did work. It's pretty intense. That's pretty intense, Max. Do you think you could make that work all the way around this way? I mean, I don't know. Do it! Do it! That's right. Do it. All right, we're going to try it. I mean, this could really fail, but it's going to be really awesome if it works. Okay, so we're definitely going to need a cheap bridge on this one, right? This is cheap bridge time. To come down here and do this. Okay, so we're going to give him that. Now, so what we want to do is we want to hook all this up and then hook it into this town, and hopefully this town can take the bread to the other town, and we're going to get our 4 for 1, right? Yikes. Let's hope this works. All right, so wheat to flour. This is going to be Mr. Cheese to milk. And then this guy's going to go here. Now, the way this would work is we're going to need, I would say, go with, no, I'm going to save cheap rails for later, right? So hopefully this works. $49 that way. Yep, do, I don't know where you get the bonus heavy freight train. Yeah, okay, it's great. It's great that goods make 50% more money, but since you don't really know what they charge for goods, I don't really know where the best spend for your buck is on that, right? It's kind of the thing. Okay, you have to come through here. All right, we got them 3 hooked up, right? Yes. Now you've got to come through here to get to this guy, to go over. I got to get to this guy. We can't leave this guy out this time, or we're going to be in big trouble. Yeah, don't leave this guy out. But you got to get over here anyway. So this is where you got to run some really long train lines now. This is where you want cheap rail, buddy. We want cheap rail big time. All right. Okay, and then come across here. Hook into that. Yep. Now I need a freight car service coming in here, and then I need you to come up here. I really wish we had cards. But you can't get cards unless you connect something together, right? Yeah, it seems best when you do multiple resources. So that's why I'm kind of semi-holding off here. But I would really love to have a free bridge here, right? This one's going to cost me a fortune. Not only that, this isn't where I need to go. I need to go to this and then there. All right, you got to come down here. Yep. See, it would have been if I could have probably tried to pull something off with this train here going to there, but I've missed it. I've missed that opportunity already. So you're gonna have to suck it up, Buttercup. We're gonna do this. All right, you know what? Just cancel all that for a second. You got to put this train station in. You got to put this train station in, dude. This magical train station. And you got to put this magical train station in. You got to put this train station in. Okay. That one is going to happen. All right. This one is... Please don't cost me any money. please cost me as little money as possible. All right, well, at least we'll get $70 bonus out of that. So we'll take the one there. Are we going to run out of money before I get this done? Yikes. I don't know. If we do, though, we're going to be in trouble. So We're going to do a single train there. Now, this is where we do the big tracks, right? We're going to do this train here. Comes off of this hill. Comes over this way. Please don't cost me a lot of money. Please just make this happen. $140. It's $326. Oh no. Are we going to run out of money before we get there? Please don't run out of money before we get there. Yep. Okay, you got $100, Max. You got $100 to make this happen. All right, well, you did get a little bit of stacking bonus. Okay, so now this is... All right, finally you're going to give me cards. Awesome. Well, I could have used them cards a long time ago, but we'll go with cheap rail for now. Cheap rail. Okay, so this is the last connection, right? You're connected. Please tell me you're connected. Okay. Okay, look at all the lines coming here. Look at all the lines. Yes, we want this. So please make this work. Heavy freight train. Do that. Yep. Level complete. All right. But I didn't get the fun challenge. Darn it. I don't think there's anything I could hook up though that I could do that. That was, darn it. I mean, I did get we definitely got the special challenge on that one, didn't we? I mean, it was intense. It was definitely intense. The cheesery. Is there a cheap connection I can do? I'm looking for a cheap connection that I can make a little money on and try to like pull this off. Because I need like $150. No, I don't think I'm going to get it. I don't see anything right away. Anyway, nevertheless, let's have a look around the map before we take off, of course, because that's the thing we do. I mean, I just spent all kinds of money making this work, people. I mean, this double city thing, this double city action, that was really awesome. I mean, look at this train. He's carrying all the goods. He's got all the goods on there for the people. I think that's awesome, right? Look at this guy. He's got bread. He's got milk. He's got all the resources. Now that's exactly what you want. You want the train that's got like all the goodies. Noah, what's up? I hope it's all good in the neighborhood. Yeah, the diorama train game. Yeah, it's diorama, all right. It's definitely, you got to think outside the box game. Yeah, swing around this way there, big guy. Yeah, look at this guy. He's picking up all the goods. All the goods. Look at that. He's got to pick up the bread. He's got to pick up the cheese. He's got to pick up the milk. He's got he's got double bread because the other city needs bread. He's got all the things. Man, we just made so much money on that line. It wasn't quite enough though. Wasn't quite enough. Wow, look at this train. He's got like he's got wheat. He's got more wheat, cheese, some sort of goods. That's refined flour. He's got milk and bread. Oh, man, I really did a good job on this one. I must admit, we did a really good job on that. This guy's sneaking in through the trees. I can't see him very well. That's fine. This bridge messed me up. But there was really no way around it. It was either I had to go over this track. But, I mean, there really wasn't any way around that. So then this guy empties out. Wow, look at these. I mean, these are awesome trains. These are awesome trains. I did a really good job with that, Max. You did a really good job with that. But see, I didn't have enough cheap cards because I didn't hook enough sub places together to use cheap cards. So it ended up costing me a bunch when I went to build them expensive bridges. Anyway, it is what it is, right? I thought I had a shot at getting that 850. I knew that double city would give me that special challenge, though. I mean, that was going to happen, right? That was going to happen. Yeah, you guys are simple up here. I must admit, this guy's even got on multiple cars. He's got wheat, flour, cheese, and milk. I mean, that guy's got stuff going on. He's got it going on, right? And, of course, then we got the town down here, right? Mr. Town, who's all super happy. You guys happy? You should be. Cost me a fortune, you guys did. All right, let's hit the next button. All the things. Darn it, didn't quite get the fun challenge. It's too bad. Yeah, missing $117. But we did get the special challenge. I'm pretty happy with that. There you go. We finished the demo. Attention all passengers, mark your calendars. It arrives in 2023. I think it arrives actually September 19th. I thought I seen the date for, but maybe that was another game. Again, these things get all crazy, right? Bring gorgeous voxel art worlds to your life. You bet. Next stop, Max and Relax. Variety of level biomes and each offering gameplay mechanics. Yikes. Mind the Gap. Look at that map. Holy smokes. Yep. Look at that map. I better take a screenshot of that now. Challenge yourself with optional tasks. Yeah, optional tasks. Yeah, I know about those. Okay. Thanks for choosing the thing. All the things. All right, well, we'll go back to the menu. Do I get a chance? It's too bad you couldn't skip to the things or whatever. That would actually be really cool. Nevertheless, I guess it's a rather short one today. It is a rather short one. But let's talk just for a quick second about the schedule coming up. This week coming up, No Man's Sky will be added to the list. So we have No Man's Sky, we have Satisfactory, and Star Trek Online. Holy smokes. There's a lineup for this week. Obviously, the new Expedition has come out in No Man's Sky, so that's going to get played this week. We got to try and get that done. Satisfactory, of course, Update 8. We're still fixing the 2,000-hour map. All the craziness. Yeah, I know. Oh, interesting, right? And of course, Star Trek Online. The summer event starts on Wednesday. The Rise of Summer event. So of course, with the where we start to get the new special work towards the new special ship for the summer, which we will be doing that. It's going to be a very intense week. It's going to be all kinds of rain this week, so I'll have all kinds of extra time to play. Hopefully, you know how it is, right? It is how it is, right? So, with that, I want to thank everybody for hanging out. I'm Max. This has been Station to Station. And, of course, a big thanks to Outlaw McGraw. You betcha. I love that. I love the name Outlaw. It's really good. Mr. Johnson, Morgan, Mr. O, Jamie, Julian. Julian showed up? Really? I didn't see Julian chit-chatting. Did I miss Julian's, big comments of the day? I mean, Julian's wise words? I never missed Julian's wise words. There. That's right. He's got places to go, Julian. Yeah, must go. I did. All right. Well, that's good. I was going to feel really bad, Julian, if I missed it. Jeff and Noah, you bet. I want to thank you all for hanging out and doing all the things. It's going to be a big week with 3 big games coming up this week to hopefully make up a little bit for my illness last week. I'll post the schedule either late tonight or early tomorrow. Yes, I did. You can do it. That's right. It's all good. I want to thank you all for hanging out and doing all the things. I'm Max. This has been Station to Station. I actually have a few other demos lined up for the rest of summer as well. They won't be actually part of Next Fest, but the demos are still kicking around. Plus the fact a few extra special surprises that I've been recording on the side, so as we can get to have them as well. So with that, check the description, Discord. Other links are in there. I post daily on Discord what I'm playing that day, or if I am playing that day, or if something's come up. And at the same time, my weekly schedule, of course, is posted on those links as well. I want to thank you all very much. I've got to now run around to do the last things before the weather hits. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.